4 hour cut. What do we think? What do you think out there? Again, intrigued to see how much of this should be in the movie, because 4 hours is a long time. I think the original movie was about 2 hours, so that is a heck of a lot of movie and a heck of a lot of. I shouldn't be saying heck. That's too many times I've said heck. It's a heck free zone from now on. That is a lot of runtime and a lot of like footage that didn't go in. That is surreal. That is just surreal to think though, but that must happen in most movies. Most movies must have that much. Like 4 hours must be a lot. Must be like a standard practice for a lot of movies. To think a movie being cut down to 2 hours from 4 hours, like a whole movie being cut out, but he's adding. It feels like we're going to be getting like two Justice League movies thrown into one. I mean, will the narrative be the same? Will it be? I imagine that the narrative is going to be fairly similar to what we've seen with the Justice League, but I think maybe there's just going to be slight changes. I mean, like Darkseid is going to feature, so he's going to be amongst the new footage. I think we're going to see. I hope we see more of like the Flash as well. I want to see more of the Flash in this movie, and I suppose just more Batman and Superman. That's what I want to see. I want to see. I'm looking forward to seeing the black suit Superman. That'll be good. I think that's another thing to look forward to. Again, we want to see more Batman. I enjoyed the score. I enjoyed the score in the Justice League movie with Joss Whedon by Danny Elfman when it brought in like the old like Batman 1989 themes and elements of the John Williams Superman theme. I enjoyed it. I'll be honest, I thought it was a good soundtrack. I enjoyed that. That's one I used to, every time I'd walk to work, I'd always have that blasting in my ears, that soundtrack. I thought it was a cool one. So now he has chosen Tom Holkenborg, just Junkie XL, to do the score, and he's worked on like Batman vs Superman, and I think he worked on Man of Steel with Hans Zimmer as well. But Junkie XL is a great composer, and sure, it's going to be a different. It's everything in this movie is going to feel different. I think it's going to be, first of all, the look of the movie is going to look more in line. I don't think I'm pretty much like 95% sure that it's going to be exactly the same tone as Batman vs Superman and Man of Steel. It's going to be like a darker visual look, whereas the Justice League movie, as much as I enjoyed it for what it was, things I didn't enjoy. Microphone just went this way. Things I didn't enjoy was the way they tried to overly lighten it up, like to outrageous amounts, and it felt disconnected from what was before with the previous movies, because it was so. It's like they looked at like the best bits of comedy from Marvel movies, and they said, "Let's try and make this bright as hell. Let's make this the brightest movie ever, and let's make everything more colourful on screen, more brighter for the audience." I mean, visually, like the colours in the look. So they like, instead of going for like dark blues, mid-tones, it was all very like bright red, yellow colours. It felt like a very. Whereas you look at like if you look at a Marvel movie, they kind of look quite bright. The contrast of the colours, but the I'm talking about like color balance and color correction. It was all very bright in the Justice League movie, whereas like the previous like Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman, they were very very dark tones, very darky grey looks at them, and I hope and I think that will definitely be kept. It'll be kept more in line to them two previous movies. So hopefully they do keep it, as I said, darker tone, more in line with everything that's come before. And look, it's just intrigue. It's intrigue to see what this is all like. I mean, again, it's a 4-hour movie. What can we expect? Can we expect just a load of material that's just doesn't make any sense? Sure, we might get that. Or are we going to get a 4 hours of pure phenomenal action? I hope it is just 4 hours. And I think the amount of time that's went into this. I think it will be just a genuinely very passionate project, and I can't imagine it's going to be bad. I think it's just going to be a fun movie for fans of Zack Snyder and for fans of DC Comics. I think it's going to be awesome. So I'm just looking forward to it with intrigue, lots of intrigue and joy to watch it. Really am.